This hidden gem really sticks out.
It's a barn from Kentucky, a tobacco barn from the 1850s. We took it apart, put it on the back of a flatbed truck like a bunch of Lincoln logs, shipped it down, and then re-raised it.
On the side of I-45 in the Woodlands.
We wanted to have a little place for coffee that was different than Starbucks. And I couldn't think of anything more different than an original barn.
But as Stephen Said, his wife, and crew were putting the finishing touches on the building, the songwriter had a thought.
This room probably would sound pretty good with music in it.
Turns out he was right. The calendar really filled up after singer B.J. Thomas performed there.
He started telling everybody he knew that was in the business, have you been to Dosey Doe yet? We have artists that come in all the time that never play for less than 2,000 or 3,000 people, and they're playing in our room of 400, just because of the room.
The walls of the barn are lined with black and white photos like these, highlighting some of the many artists who've played here, like Wynonna Judd.
Wynonna has played here many times now.
So have up-and-coming stars.
Parker McCollum had his first show ever in this room, had his CD release party in this room, and now he's going to be the star, the opening act at the Houston Rodeo in 2023. That's pretty darn cool.
You've probably noticed by now the seating isn't what you would normally associate with a concert. That's because the Big Barn doesn't just serve up 5-star artists. Your ticket comes with a 5-star dinner.
We actually build the menu based on what's available, the season, and what kind of music is on the stage.
If you're looking for something on a smaller scale, you can find it at this Dosey Doe off Research Forest Drive.
It's a live music venue. It's a bar that has more award-winning whiskeys than any other bar in the state of Texas. We actually produce our own coffee and our own barbecue sauce.
This location opened in 2014. It's called, actually, I'm gonna let Steve handle this one.
It's called the Dosey Doe Breakfast Barbecue and Whiskey Bar, or I lovingly refer to as the DDBBBQWB.
Now you gotta add an S for the Stag Speakeasy.
The Speakeasy can only be entered through and by a password and through a very special and secret passageway.
This place is a blast from the past, full of Prohibition-era furniture and art. Even the vintage radios have been converted to modern speakers playing, what else? Jazz.
As much as we kind of wanted to keep it on the down low, come on, once you see the space, you talk about the space, and the next thing you know, people say, I want to have a party there.
There's space for that here too.
There's a lot going on.
So the next time you drive by that old-timey barn on the freeway, I hope you remember the story of how a would-be coffee shop turned into an iconic music venue.
I have this philosophy that basically is ignorance and innocence will get you a long way in this world.
Reporting in the Woodlands, Brandy Smith, KHOU 11 News.
If you liked this, there's a whole lot more for you to explore on our channel. Try this or this, and be sure to like and subscribe.